But yeah, Veil Hunter and several of the other sort of 2-3 mana ranged units can be very, very dominant very easily. This looks pretty good. Turn 1 Windrunner forces some kind of response, and if not, we can play a Dancing Blades, or ideally some kind of 4-drop and then buff it. Bone Reaper is usually worth keeping because you can just jam it on turn 4 and it always does something, or almost always does something. We don't need this because we're going to play Windrunner on turn 1. So the question is, I should make a second replace because it's quite easy for my opponent to deny the mana tile for Windrunner. So the odds of me playing Dancing Blades on turn 2 aren't very high. This is good in case they play a ranged unit. This is good because it's Bone Reaper. I think I'm going to keep the Chromatic because I have a lot of late game units that I can draw that are all pretty strong. Okay. Cool. Not Veil Hunter. Very important. Cool. Cool. Here's all the 6-drops. This is where our lack of 4-drops in the deck is a real problem. Like, curving this into Hailstone Golem is great. Maybe I should have kept the Azza Herald, actually. Just try and do double 2-drop. This could be nice. If my opponent pressures me, I can, if they move forward with this and play something, I can attack it and then play Cold Biter and wipe the board. I Hit Hearthstone has a system for draft where the game tracks the win rates of each card, i.e. how often a deck wins with a certain card in it. Yes, it's something like that. They have some... Instead of grouping cards by rarity, they group them by power level, and then I think they try and distribute the power level of cards. Oh boy. That's intimidating. Well, I'm glad I kept this Chromatic cold now. That's good. That's good. Just a body to... Well, My opponent's going to get a lot of mana tiles this turn. Do I even bother playing this? I can play it here, where it's unlikely to die. Here is also fine, because if my opponent wants to take these tiles, they can't actually hit the Azza Herald at all. Then it gets bigger off of Windrunner. Yeah, we'll go with there. Alright. Attack. Play this crappy body. Dispel that. I'm not too worried about the loss of cards here, because this is a 2-for-1 and this is a very powerful card that will draw us lots of resources later on. So it's a more interesting choice. Yeah, I like the idea, and in practice it works reasonably well. They've also been fairly proactive in like nerfing... Oh god. Oh no. That's a problem. I think. Is it even? I mean, so I can move this forward, Dancing Blades the Keybolder, punch this more, and just kind of be in my opponent's face, generally speaking. Which of these is actually going to do anything? Meh. It's kind of a waste of a Dancing Blades, but not really. Like, getting a 4-6 body in position to threaten this 4 wins is pretty good. And I've just drawn another one anyway, so never punished. But yeah, I think the way they do the power level balancing is quite clever. I think the reason they do it is more to make the draft more interesting than it is to balance out the actual decks, which is kind of a problem, because like although it sucks to have like auto picks or whatever, but the power level of cards in Hearthstone is very inconsistent in Arena. There's basically this kind of there's two tiers of card. There's creatures that can remove other creatures, and there's cards that aren't those. It's a bit like in Duelyst, where there's like Dancing Blades and other things, but there are lots of cards that are similarly good to Dancing Blades in not necessarily the same way. Oh god. I mean, this gets Dancing Blades, so that's fine. Is this up again next turn? It is. So the 4-Winds Magi will be able to escape regardless. I mean, I can make it so that every time they play a spell, I draw a card. That might be a good option. I think I need this to go away, though. And I have a perfect opportunity to do that. While also developing a 5/7. Crunch. Big on. Okay. Buff that up. You need to be here. Which means it can reach the 4-Winds Magi regardless of where it ends up. You can go there. Go. Hey, Enigmas and Johnny Tuskak 4, thank you both for joining. Hello man, I need some advice. I'm a mediocre player currently stuck in silver playing only Egmar, but I think I need to switch because I lose a lot against the more meta / solid decks. Do you think I should stick with Egmar until I get the important cards, or switch to Vitruvian because I like Cataclysmic Fault? Egmar is reasonably cheap and very powerful, so I think sticking with it and trying to get the good cards is probably worth it, but I don't know what you've got already. Fault is probably more expensive because you need Fault itself and like a couple of other legendary or high rarity cards for the deck to be really good. Like, I mean, need is a strong word. You're just looking to climb out of silver. You can kind of do whatever, but... Oh, God. That's a problem. Don't have another Dancing Blades. Maybe I can kill it with Cold Biter in like a turn. Oh, they can bring it. Come on, bring it forward. Bring it forward. Bring it forward. Be aggressive. I think I have to Rifter now and just make it so that I draw cards when they play stuff. Get rid of that. Fine. You go here. Smork. Let's make a big go. Go ahead. How goes my Sunday? Today's been very busy. More stressful than I'd anticipated, actually. I've been preparing for my holiday. And turns out we have to do a bunch of stuff. I haven't even done any packing yet. I'm going to do that in the morning. But that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's really annoying. Oh, that's good. Frostburn! Oh, Frostburn is so good here. Frostburn winning me the game. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I get to deploy a unit as well. This is so good. Do I need this? There are 19. Alright, we're casting this. Let's not mess around. I think they've only got 3 cards. And 16 life is a lot, so I'm going to go and trade damage with them. Draw some more cards. Hello. Alright, we're playing that next turn, I think. So let's replace the War Master, because I also want to be able to play something interactive. Go. Oh, I should have put it here, actually. Maybe it doesn't matter. No, because my opponent can run away from the Rifter anyway. Frostburn is always good. Frostburn is sometimes very much not enough, but... Oh! gonna draw so many cards. That's annoying. Why would you go there? I guess they're blinking it into the corner. Okay, well this definitely isn't over. I guess this Saberspine Alpha... Whoa, that's so greedy. If only I'd drawn a Hearth Sister. If only I'd drafted a Hearth Sister. Didn't see one. Yeah, there isn't a Hearth Sister in my deck, annoyingly. So the Saberspine Alpha clears this, which is good, and they've only got one card left. And I can do Saberspine Alpha Frostfire, lamp them for 7 and run away. Seems okay. Let's replace this Grail Master. What do we get? That's rubbish. Yeah. Go ahead and do this. You die. You get real swole. Swark. I'm going over here where it's safe. So I didn't lose to, like, random Spiral Technique or something. Oh wait, no, Spiral Technique still kills me. They have a Blood Rage Mask. Okay, well let's just hope they don't have Spiral Technique. Oh, bloody hell. That was scary. I was like, I've got this game. I am going to die. I've got this game.